Hello, I'm with Cino Zucchi, the moderator of the talk Architecture. Hello, Cino.
Hi, I'm in a studio with my usual disorder, and this is my workplace. I don't know if we can extend private mess into public structure, but this is what we're going to talk about in the talk I'm leading, which is the architecture one. It's the third one of a series where we're going to reason about work styles and the way today we communicate and we structure work in relationship with individuality and connectivity, which is changing very much, of course, because of electronic media, and but also the mood we have in relationship with work. At home, I speak with my 20 years old daughter. She's in the other room through Skype. So even in our own primal realm, electronics got a new way of communicating, which is much different. You can even, I could walk up and go to the next room, but I prefer sending her files on Skype. This dimension, which delocalizes the workspace, today it's breeding with another dimension, which is domesticity. We extend the work time into our private homes, and for this reason we have to extend in a way private lives in our public ones. So the typical, say, modernistic office with many secretaries were typing all in a file you see in Chaplin movies or in Jacques Tati. There's this beautiful film by Jacques Tati, it's called Playtime, where he satirizes against office organization. Our rover, we are second or third generation clerks. In one way we are, some days ago I was saying the chief is somebody can personalize the studio. So the amount of power is how much pictures of your sons and daughters and your bricolage things you can bring to the office. This was a symbol of power in a way, to personalize your office. Now everybody can do it. In a way, we accept a democratization of the workspace. So every secretary can put up a little plant or put a little poster of a cat lying in a bench. On the other side, we need to structure this, which means we can't just take our home into the office. So this breeding between a private dimension and a collective ones, between giving structure to organizations, because we rely very much on organization, and still finding a personal dimension, to me is the key thing. As an architect, I'm also interested in the urban factors. How would the city change with this new dimension? So it's not just a question of the interior environment, but how in general workspaces distribute themselves in cities. Of course, as we have many city models, the European one, the new Far East one, and so on, which are quite different. And the theme of many times as a company becomes more global, it needs an identity. We are doing project for Lavazza, the headquarters of Lavazza. We just almost finished. The Saleva one is a big company in Bolzano. And as a company becomes global, it needs to communicate and find a sense of place. So when people from all over the world come, they should feel at home, but also feel it's like a fireplace, it's a home. So that's another question. How do we represent? It's not just branding. It's just giving an environment which embodies the character of the work. This is also an architect's task, which is not just the individual unit. Of course, we give efficiency and pleasure to the stand, but also to this more general relationship between a domestic landscape and the public one. And of course, we're gonna invite many people to talk about this, specialists and non-specialists, journalists, people who are dealing with workspaces in many other ways. So we hope this is going to be very stimulating and give a lot of nice ideas for the years to come.
So your talk sounds very interesting. See you there in Milan. Bye.
Okay, see you there. Ciao.